Cynical goat. Wonderful. I'm going to be a chalk outline.
Reactor
But I'm still going to give this
online.
build a try and see if I can't get
Sensors
something out of it.
online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override
Image
engaged.
command.
To all warriors on
Engage.
the surface, your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
I'm on this side of the map this time. I don't have the most incredible range.
Target acquired. UAV activated. Level critical.
Oh, someone's on the naughty list.
That worked. I can go work on my car now. I got my blood pumping too. So let's take a look at this build. First of all, what do you think of this paint scheme? I really dig it. Love the skull and everything and the big head in the middle. That's just so cool. They went way out when they built this or came up with this design. I added this decal right here because it is really easy to do headshots on this mech. I will say that. And the only thing that's easier is probably a Marauder too. So as you can see, I've got 4 plasma cannons, 6 SR-6s, and then I just loaded up on ammo and double heat sinks. So I've got 5 tons of ammo because I just basically had extra room, and you can see I've got extra tonnage. And I could actually probably go to a bigger engine now that I'm thinking about it. I was in just such a hurry. I put the advanced sensor package on here, and I've got, what do we got here? 13 double heat sinks. Wow. I mean, that's just stellar. I was in such a hurry to get this build together. Let's go ahead and just put a bigger motor on this thing. See what we can do. 350 is the biggest one we can go. So we're definitely going to put an extra double heatsink on here. Because why not? And now we have a heat management of 1.5, which is pretty good. And we have a firepower of 92, which is very good. And we're running 14 double heat sinks, which I don't think is excessive, because this is going to be a really hot build overall. I mean, each one of these produces 4.5 heat for the 5 damage it does. But the reason I went with these is because they're kind of a targeted damage, and that's what I'm really looking at. Not to mention, they spread the heat on the other player. A light variant of the clan ERPPC with PPC also deals heat damage to its target, and that's what I want. I want them to get hot. I want them to hurt. OMG missiles, yeah, this is what I came up with for the name. And the reason is I came up with that is because I think I was doing 4 LRM-20s and 2 LRM-15s, which is, oh my god, yeah, it's 110. It's nuts. So anyway, so almost maxed out on range, full heat generation, 3 points into velocity, which you could easily push over to here, but I wanted it to get there just a little bit quicker so I could do a little bit better. Missile rack for more ammo, like I need it. Missile spread, tighter spread. high explosive, skeletal density, armor hardening, reinforced casing, over heat damage, all maxed out. You're going to need it, trust me, especially for brawling. Cool run, heat containment. Oh, I knew I made a mistake somewhere. Seismic sensor needs to be fully skilled out, so we'll just take one out of that. I knew I made a mistake somewhere. I was thinking, you know what, the seismic sensor is really not working as well as it could. Nothing for sensor or radar deprivation, because we're not worried about it in brawler modes. And then 2 cool shots and a UAV. Yeah, so this really delivers, I think, on the punch. And the primary weapons that I'm really concerned about are everything here. The ones that on the arms, they're just kind of like extra gravy. Another interesting build I thought about doing was going 4 medium pulse lasers. It would give me a little extra tonnage, but it would also give me a little extra space, and I could probably squeeze a couple of extra double heat sinks on there somewhere along the way. Not to mention the heat might be just a little bit better. I haven't really even checked between medium pulse and plasmas. So the heat on these is 3.7 versus 4.5 on these. So it is a little bit better, and you get 5, but you get a 540 optimum range, and that's what I'm really leaning on, whereas these ones have an optimum range of 300. So I wanted to get my maximum range out with these plasmas, and I have them in chain fire, so that way I can just really dish the damage. Anyway, give it a check, and I'll have the build code in the description, and the reasoning for this build and why I think this build works. Hope to see you on the battlefield.